like it gets fucking awesome. Once you start getting deeper, then the world just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and there's more things to work on. And there's like, with acting for physicality, you can do yoga, and then you can do dancing's like the best thing ever. Nothing gets you in your body more. Nothing gets you more fluid and helps you kind of create physicalities and find different ways to
move your body.
Yeah, move your body. Have you ever heard of Alexander technique?
Yeah.
I would totally take an Alexander technique class.
Okay. Explain to me a little bit. I've heard of it, but I haven't.
Alexander technique is the shit. So it is purely about physicality, and it's summarizing Alexander technique. It's like finding the ultimate neutral, like finding the complete neutral for your body, and then building off of that and adding on little things one piece at a time to create a physicality for a specific character. And so part of the process for it is just going through everyday activities and identifying what areas in your body hold the most tension and what areas need to be released and what areas you're using too much of. Like, let's say when I reach down to pick something, I don't squat, or like I don't do it in a healthy way. I bend and just fucking put all the pressure on my back, and that was one of the things that I identified. And once I realized that, I was like, oh damn, like I'm using my body kind of incorrectly. Like I'm dumping into these separate areas of my body, and it's really kind of creating these tension points and fucking up my overall posture. And so part of Alexander technique is figuring out how these ways to move your body and to work into different physicalities in a way that is still lifted and lengthened and healthy for your body, so it doesn't stress out and create more issues.
But it's for acting? It sounds like it's literally just like benefiting.
It's meditative. It's great for acting. I think I would just recommend that everybody takes it.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I sprouted up like a half inch after because I'm done. I haven't been growing like for the past few years.
Yeah.
But once I took Alexander technique, I went up like a half inch.
Seriously.
Just
because your back you thought was tight?
Just because my back, because I wasn't like stacking my vertebrae. I was.
You were just hunched over.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean. It sounds just like a posture fucking class, I guess.
It's definitely it definitely gets a little bit deeper, because then once you get into characters, you finally find that neutral that you've been working on for weeks, and then you start off with dialogue. You're in a total neutral place, and you start off with dialogue completely flat, completely monotone, and little by little, your body starts naturally falling into this character that you have so deeply ingrained into your mind. And so eventually you find yourself getting these impulses and following them, and eventually your body is totally in this character, and it's not you're not yourself anymore. You're not walking the same. And then so they're like, all right, now start walking in your character, and you start noticing the different impulses that you're getting, and just totally let them take you.
So would like a big picture like explanation be you kind of figure out all those things about yourself, so then you can kind of start at zero and then start building up like a character?
Yes.
So
exactly. And by this time your text analysis, everything, like you're all memorized, you have your character down, and then once the character's down, you start from neutral, like it's a blank canvas.
Yeah.
And then little by little, you can start tweaking it and adding things, adding a little bit of this green, a little bit of that red, a little bit of that magenta. And eventually you find this solid fucking physicality that just really makes sense with this character that you've created.
Yeah.
And it's magical.
That does sound sick.
It's really awesome.
Did you take that in school?
Yeah, I took it in school.
Damn.
With this teacher named Babette. And she was just so awesome. Best posture ever.
Just fucking.
Oh, dude.
Just straight up.
Yeah.
See, I feel like the best posture though kind of looks robotic.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't be stiff.
Yeah, that's what I think I meant. Stiff. Like, I guess maybe here.
A good example of perfect somebody that's been trained in Alexander technique is What's the Prometheus, the movie Prometheus?
Yeah.
And then
It's the one in space. It's one of the space ones, right?
yeah, but then there's a second one with Michael. Oh, what's his name?
Let's look it up, bro.
Yeah, look that up because he plays
Prometheus
the robot.
2?
Yeah, but I think it's called like
Look at that on
Alien
backstage.
Covenant or something like that. But Michael Fassbender plays this robot, and he has like this perfect neutral, like completely lifted, completely like doesn't give you any concept of who he is as a person because he's a fucking robot, and you believe that this dude is mechanical.
What's up, guys? Thank you for watching that video that you just watched. If you liked any video that I have put out, or again, the one you just watched, please subscribe to my channel, as I have a new episode coming out every single week with new clips coming out every single week as well. And I'm not stopping. So if you enjoy this, or enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed what you just listened to, or anything else that you have watched from my channel in the past, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. All right. Thanks, guys.